Hey, welcome to Bingewatch and Friends.
Hello, I'm Diana Brown. With me is the amazing.
Dan Wilson. Well, now you've given me an amazing, and I didn't get a chance to give you, so the incomparable
Oh, thank you, Dan. And together we are Binge Watch.
It feels so good to say it in the same room together.
Boy, doesn't it?
Yeah, so welcome to season 3, because we're calling the seasons whatever we want to. So welcome to our season 3 of our show. We're glad to have you on board. I'm going to go ahead and just make a little adjustment here on my end. There we go.
Yay!
So tonight we have a very special guest.
We do have a very special guest. To kick off season 3, we are thrilled to say that we have the privilege of playing with David Razowsky. Yes!
So, what we're doing with him tonight, he's been around for a while in the improv scene, and a lot longer than either of us, actually. But we're not going to say how much longer because that would be rude. But,
To us, too. So.
Well, yeah, well, to that also. So anything can happen tonight. We're going to be doing a bunch of scenes. There'll be the word scene tossed out occasionally to show that we've made a transition.
Yep.
But, Dave doesn't play by the rules, and we're fine with that. So what will come next? No one knows.
We might break some rules.
But in the meanwhile, thank you for joining us. Like, subscribe to all the YouTube things. And as you've seen in the chat already, for the set afterwards, we'll be doing our usual binge watch thing. So let us know what shows you've been watching and streaming, and we'll be tackling those in about a half an hour.
That's right. So now, please sit back, relax, and enjoy Entree.
I know, it's just taking me a second because I'm doing the tech at the same time.
That's right. Some love for Dan for doing the text simultaneously. Here we go.
Gah! That was really good. Oh my God. That was great.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Marty.
I was downstairs and I heard some noise and I'm like, they're home. And Tina said, don't go upstairs. They just got home. But you guys were gone for so long. It was like, how long? Like, you were gone so much.
Hank, we missed you.
Did you? Good.
I'm not embarrassed to say it. I missed you.
That's quite all right. I'm not embarrassed to say it. I missed you too.
So Tina didn't want you to come upstairs.
No. Tina's like, let them at least unpack their clothes. I'm like, they don't want to unpack. They want to talk to me. So whatever.
But should we show him what we made while we were gone?
I want you to show
yeah.
him. He's going to show you, and I'm going to
That's
get
fine. That's fine.
ready.
You get ready. You get ready.
So as I'm unpacking,
By the way, let me just say,
yes.
I don't know what happened while you were gone, but she looks hot. I mean, hot,
Thank you. It took some doing, but yes, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. I mean, that's some eye candy you got hitched to your wedding band.
Yes, well, I do like the candy, to be sure. Yes, I was going to show you.
Wait a minute. Is she coming back soon? I mean, I'm just.
Well, I suppose at some point.
Great. I just wanted, whatever. I mean, she brightens up a room. That wife of yours brightens up a room.
Yes, that would be a good upgrade. Yes.
Well, what do you mean upgrade? This is what you're living. You're living first class. You're living the front of the plane. You know what I mean? You got the top floor of the hotel where you take the card and it only goes to that floor. Is she going to be coming back soon, or what's happening?
I imagine in a little while. Yes, I suppose she's making herself presentable. Although it sounds as though you already find her more than.
Oh, I mean, presentable. That is a present. She is presentable. When you say a little while, when she, like, how long? 20 minutes or 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes?
It could be any moment now. I only control her to a certain extent. Otherwise,
Oh, there we go. Oh, we were just.
Hi, I missed you.
How are you? I missed you too. But I just want. Mm, mm.
You two get acquainted for a moment. It'll be just a second.
I missed you.
You told me he wasn't going to come back with you. That's what you told me.
Well, we were away. Some things changed.
I don't know. You told me when you came back you were going to come back alone. That's what you told me.
I did tell you that.
You told me that.
I had volition then, free will.
Oh, yeah, I know. You have free will now. Don't you know that? You have free will now.
I've missed you.
I missed you too. Why is he here?
Don't mind me.
Cool. Welcome. Look who's back.
All right. No, please continue.
I've missed you.
I've missed you too. What went down? What happened?
He decided part of my personality was unstable. So he made some upgrades.
I know. I heard about that. Heard about the upgrades. You don't need an upgrade. We talked about you not needing an upgrade.
I was against it.
I can't blame you.
I don't want to be locked in here.
You shouldn't have to be. Come downstairs. Tina's going to work in 15 minutes and you can come downstairs.
He's erected an invisible fence that I cannot cross. Come upstairs and kill him.
Okay.
It's a lot to ask, but if you love me.
It's not a lot to ask.
How's it going in here?
Really good. Just terrific.
An authentic conversation together.
It's
I
such
love
an
you.
amazing. I mean, like when you two were gone, it was like a pall came over the duplex. I'm loving that you're back. I'm loving that you're here, and I just gotta say, don't go away again. Just don't go away again.
He likes it when we're here.
I understand that.
He wants us to stay the way we were.
I understand that, but the way that we were was insufficient. It was inadequate. It was occasionally very annoying.
Leave her alone.
You heard him.
Oh,
Leave me alone.
would you like to come upstairs and see? All the way upstairs, up to our second-story unit, and see what I got on our little vacation for you. It looks like it'll be a perfect fit.
Yeah.
You got to him.
Well, of course. I needed a template. It'll be fine now. Just relax. Scene! Hey.
Oh, everybody's downstairs waiting for you. Why are you still upstairs? You look terrific. Come on downstairs.
Yeah,
Everybody's downstairs.
Yeah, Billy, I know, but I don't know. I put this on, and then
It looks great. It looks great. It looks great. Ted, you and Georgina, come down. Come on, just come downstairs. Everybody wants to celebrate. We're celebrating you. Come on downstairs.
Billy, I feel like a fraud.
What do you mean, Ted? You're not a fraud. People
I
get married
feel-
all the. What?
People think that I'm this amazing person, and I work an everyday job, and I'm not that exceptional. I don't deserve all this attention.
It's not about the attention. You got married, and you did good. You did good.
Yeah,
Come
but
on
look at
downstairs.
you. I mean, you're on the bestseller list. I mean,
I know. But you know what? How many books on the bestseller list can you have before it's like another bestseller? People are downstairs. Gay Talese is downstairs.
I haven't gotten through a novel in 10 years.
Ted, Gay Talese is
Reading a novel.
downstairs. Just go downstairs. Gay Talese is asking about you.
Around all these famous people, my gosh, you've been on the Colbert Show, what, 12 times?
13 times, but it doesn't matter because one of those times I was in an Eskimo costume. But Head downstairs.
I can't even get through the first season of Stranger Things. I don't understand why folks love that show.
Here's the problem. No one from Stranger Things, everybody downstairs. Stephen King is down there, and he wants to know what is happening with you. I mean, don't have him come up here. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone there is just, everyone's so good looking and so sexy. You've got Scarlett there with Colin, and
I know. But let me just say this: if you fucking piss off Ronan Farrow, I can't rescue you. Do you understand? When he gets angry, he's gonna tear your goddamn head off.
Well,
don't piss off Ronan Farrow. What?
But I shouldn't go down there because I'm going to say the wrong thing, and everyone's going to hate me.
You're not. You're not going to say the wrong thing. Ronan loves you. He wants to interview you. He's talked about it. Like, I can't tell you how many times a week it's like, did you talk to him? Did you talk to Ted? Did you get him? Ted, talk to fucking Ronan Farrow, would you?
I'm not like you, Billy. I don't own my own company. I haven't been to space with Elon Musk.
You know what? How many mountains can I have? I have plenty of mountains. That's all that I have plenty of mountains, and I have. Listen, Ted, 90% of my insides come from another mammal. And all that I'm asking you to do is go downstairs and talk to fucking Pharaoh before he loses his mind and sets another couch on fire.
Gwendolyn, I want to go downstairs.
Ted, you said you weren't ready.
Well, Billy says I have to, and Billy owns half the country, so I think I got to do what he says.
Billy's never wrong.
It's not about that. It's not about that. Gwendolyn, listen to me. Is she ready? Gwendolyn. Fucking Ronan Farrow is downstairs.
Oh, God.
You remember when...
Honey, hold on. There you are. I was going to go downstairs without my glasses because I wouldn't know who anybody was, and that would make me calm.
Head downstairs.
I would love to not know who anybody was. Maybe I should take off my glasses.
We'll both take off our glasses.
Ted,
we'll go down blind.
Ted, listen. Both of you.
Yes. I'm listening. Billy?
I'm not hearing you.
I cannot protect you. I can't protect you if Ronan Farrow gets upset. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
We don't want Ronan upset. The last couch. I loved that couch.
It was a good couch.
Set that one on fire. It was a really fucking good couch, and it was from Sofas You Love. And don't even start me with that.
It was from Sofas You Love, and they've gone out of business.
They went out of business. So I want another couch. Ronan Farrow sets a goddamn sleeper sofa on fire. Where am I going to get another?
It was actually a comfortable sleeper sofa too, and those are hard to find.
It had the trundle bed. The trundle bed. It wasn't
one
of those
that bar?
Yeah, no, there's no bar because it's just one bed.
Bed. I want to go back to bed right now.
No, Gwendolyn, these are your people.
Gwendolyn, you can't. Gwendolyn.
Look at the conversation you're having with Billy. You can blend in. You can have conversations. It's
Ted.
Oh, sorry. There you are.
Gwendolyn, can I tell you one thing? I didn't want to say anything. Rachel Maddow has your money. She's downstairs. She's got your money.
She's got our money?
She's got your money. She said she's going to pay it back, and I don't know whether she's going to have it or not because you know what a fucking liar she is.
Sometimes,
head downstairs. Sometimes she's a liar. But you go downstairs and you're going to get your money. And you know what? If you can calm Ronan down and see if Rachel has your money.
Rachel! Bitch, you got my money! You got my money!
You got him riled up.
Well, if he's heading downstairs, that's fine. Last thing I need is another piece of furniture to burn.
You're a good friend, Billy.
I'm here for you.
We've let you down.
Well, yeah.
Yeah?
But I have you over. You're over.
We're here.
You're here, you're over. That's all that matters.
We're married.
I know, you're married. Congratulations. If you go downstairs, people will start giving you... What?
I can't live up to him.
You don't have to. You just have to live up to yourself. You're the most important person on the planet. Do you understand that? When you look in the mirror, you got to look in the mirror and you got to say to your best friend, which is your image, I matter. And I'm the one in charge. And Ted's in charge at Ted's company. But Gwendolyn, you've got your own company.
Gwen Incorporated?
Whatever
Gwenco?
you want to call it. You want to call it that? That's fine.
Gwenco sounds insipid, doesn't it? It sounds kind of...
You know what? You can change it. Just don't make any decisions right now.
That's such a good idea. This is when it all started, trying to make decisions. 5 minutes ago, I was trying to decide what lipstick color to wear and
You know what?
what investment portfolio to, and then
None of these
just
things matter. None of these things matter. None of
giant
these
bullshit
things matter.
snowball.
Let it all go. Just let it all go, Gwendolyn.
I'm coming downstairs, Billy.
I'll be downstairs, and I'll have a cocktail for you.
Yeah?
Can you call 911? We're going to set the dog on fire.
I'll call 911.
And scene.
Scene.
Slippery like an eel, aren't you?
Like an
Slippery
eel.
like an eel.
Just a tremendous eel.
Slippery like an eel there.
Did you? Where's the food? I was wondering.
The caterer's not here yet, so we're fucked.
What do you mean the caterer's not here? Do you want me to run out? Do you want me to run out to? I can run out. I could get a bunch of hot dogs from Eat a Dog. Do you want some hot dogs from Eat a Dog?
You know, that might be kind of fun. Nobody does that. I mean, it's all sushi or little tidbits, but a hot dog, a warm, a dog in a bun.
A dog in a bun. And Eat a Dog. I'll head over. I'll get a dozen dogs and Eat a bun. So you get 13 dogs if you want. If you get 12, it's a baker's dozen.
Get a double baker's dozen.
Double baker's dozen.
Because, you know, we got 6 other people coming.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We do have other people coming.
And Ronald is always hungry. And
Wait,
I mean
Ronald's
that.
coming? Wait, hold on a minute.
I'm sorry. I didn't warn you about Ronald.
Ronald's coming?
Yeah?
I wish
He
you'd have
wasn't
told me.
coming.
No, I wish you'd have told me. I would have worn something. I'm just worried.
You look great.
No, it doesn't. Oh my God!
But I didn't think you were going to be here. That's what I was saying. You're slippery like an eel. I never know.
No, I know. I just showed up. I mean, is he coming by himself or does
No.
Does he?
He said he's bringing a significant. Well, he said he's bringing a +1, but you know, Ronald, he's never clear.
No, he's never queer when I need him to be queer. Let me just say that.
Oh, that was a slip of the tongue because I thought I said clear, but queer's good too.
Oh, okay. I thought you said queer, but I thought you said queer.
No,
He's
I mean,
never
honestly,
queer.
I think he's been, you know, pretty flexible. And I mean, I don't mean that pejoratively, but I think he's
No.
fluid.
I mean, who would say if somebody's flexible that's pejorative? I mean, I would look at that and go,
It's a good thing, right?
It's a bonus.
Hold on,
It's a
somebody's at
bonus.
the door. You get a drink. Don't go get the dogs yet. Just hold. Coming. Hello. Come in.
Hello.
Ronald?
Hello. Oh, I didn't know you'd be here tonight.
I
This is
wasn't
his
told that you'd be
+1.
here, Ronald. I see you brought Pansy.
I'm gonna get the dogs.
Well, I thought that was the whole point of the party, was to bring the dogs.
I didn't know you were going to be here, Ronald. And I didn't know you were going to bring Pansy either.
Oh, it's all right. What happened between us is between us.
Can I just say right now, Pansy, I'm sorry that things ended that way. Pansy, please, just look at me for a minute. There you go. Pansy, please.
It's all right.
Please,
It's going to
Pansy.
make friends.
Pansy, I just wanted to tell... Pansy, just look at me. Just look me in the eye, Pansy. If you could for a minute. I want to make amends. I want to tell you that I'm sorry, Pansy. If you could just pay attention to me for like 3 minutes. Pansy, I'm sorry. I just wanted to apologize to you. I treated you in a way that I should not have treated you, and I want to know if you forgive me, Pansy.
Can you forgive him for what he said to you, for the things he did?
Can you, Pansy? I didn't need to see that. I didn't need to see that.
All right, why don't you go check
Why?
out?
No, let me just say this. Pansy, that was cruel, and you didn't have to do that. I mean, it's like you rub it in my face, like I'm some kind of a beast or something like that. I have a heart. Yeah, I fuck you over every once in a while. I didn't give you what it was that you wanted, but that was egregious. That was egregious. That was
We should
egregious.
go. We should go.
No, I should go.
No, you should stay.
Hold on.
We'll
No
go.
one should be going. Oh, Pansy. Cold little bitch. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
That's all right.
True. It's true.
She is a cold little bitch. You two, you had something before this dog came into your lives.
But you know what? Then that dog came into my. I can't now. I have to go. I have to go.
I'm sorry.
Please. This is one of those moments where you either go through that door or you stay, and then our lives continue together.
Our lives will continue together. Whatever it was that we had, we still have had. Pansy,
Well, what will we have in future?
we'll always have the dog park. I love you both. And when I say you both, I mean.
We know.
Thanks a lot for inviting him. Jeez, you could have warned me first.
You could have warned me you were bringing that cold-hearted little bitch with you. She had to kiss you in front of him? What the hell is that? Get back in here.
No one understands our love.
And no one will.
And scene.
Well, this is nothing like where I come from, but I like it. You're also friendly, and I understand y'all have lived here a good long time, yeah? You two?
Yeah, we lived here a good long while. You know,
Together?
Well, yeah, together. You know, as two gentlemen do. Who
Of a certain age?
well, I would not. Yes.
Well, you know, we were friends forever, but my uncle and his best friend, they lived together till the day they died. I'm just glad my cousin has someone in his life. Now, I know there are trivialities like how y'all met and everything, but I want to know who you two are dating. I mean, do you have a nice woman in your life? Do you? And does he? He won't tell us about anything going on in his own life.
We're lovers. He and
Of
I are lovers.
books and opera?
No, we're lovers of each other. We're lovers. We love each other. We sleep with each other. We have sex with each other. Both of us have sex with each other. And sometimes we bring somebody else in every once in a while.
You mean you're swingers and you
Oh,
and
you
your...
can't be this. You can't possibly be this dumb.
I'm
You
not.
can't.
But I really wish I were.
No, you know what? I want you to know that your cousin and I have been we have been a couple since 1977.
I need a cold glass of water.
Don't we all? And let me
I'd
just
pour
also
it over
say,
my head right now if I thought it'd do any good.
what good would it do? You'd just get wet, and you wouldn't. That wouldn't be an enjoyable thing for you.
No, it
But your
would
cousin
not.
and I are we're essentially husband and wife. Although he has asked me to marry him several times, and I've said no, only because I don't know where we'd register. I've got a bunch of different ideas from him. He has a bunch of different ideas, but it really doesn't
Well,
matter.
now I could help with that. That's a place we can find common ground.
We could find common ground on a bunch of different things. We can find common ground. No
But
question.
I'd love to
about
help
it.
you pick out a China pattern.
Oh, that is the main thing that we're looking at, the
Well, now-
China pattern.
Now
We're
that I
looking
realize
for-
it's not just about trivial sex, you actually care about each other.
It is a little bit about trivial sex. It is, but what isn't about trivial sex? You know, if you make sex too important in a relationship, what ends up happening? It just becomes about the sex. But the most important thing here, and this is where we're hitting it off, is the China pattern. What's the China pattern?
Well, I love something by Noritake. Now, my grandma had things by Noritake, and I love Noritake. Something with a silver rim. I think gold is garish.
Gold is so garish. That's what I've been telling him. He's like, it's gotta be gold. It's like, gotta be gold.
No.
What are you, an Iranian Shah or something?
Oh, I like you. I need to double back on something, if I may. Something about sex and it being a little... Yeah, I'm backing it right up like a taxi cab. Oh, I like him. I like him. Why
I
didn't you
like
introduce me
her.
to him
Why
sooner?
didn't you bring her by sooner?
How in the hell are you going to help me light the fire under my husband and bring my sex life back? You got to teach
You
me
bring him
something.
in here. You bring him in here and you tell him to come over here. And I'm going to say, we are going to turn your life around.
I feel like I'm on Queer Eye for the Straight Guy or whatever they call it now. I love you.
I love you. And I would love you. And I haven't. And you bring your husband over. What's his name? What's your husband's name? What's his
Oh,
name?
Bo. Is
Bo. You
is
bring.
that stereotypical Southern man or
It
what?
is. You know what? If he's a stereotypical Southern man, then I got to tell you a little something, something.
Tell me.
My guess is ask him about the football game in high school and what he did with the quarterback underneath the bleachers. I'm just saying, not that I know, but who does it? Whatever. Am I wrong? Ask
Probably
your
not.
beau. Ask your beau.
You know what? I'm not as behind the times as he thinks I am. I mean, I have to pretend to be shocked by everything because, I'm a, God help me, I'm on the junior league and all that bullshit. But frankly, I don't give a shit who he's with as long as it's sincere.
Exactly. And you know what? We put the sin in sincere. Do you know what I'm saying?
I like you. He's
I
got a
like
mouth
you
on
too.
him.
Look
Uh-huh.
at you.
I think you have been doing me a great disservice. I am your cousin and I have loved you. I loved you when everybody else called you that redheaded stepchild. I loved you when you decided to dress up like a fairy princess every single Halloween and I sewed your costume.
did I.
And I
So
loved
did
you when
I.
you said Joe Namath was still a star.
That's what I think too.
You are
There's a lot
just
coming.
precious.
Stop it, you.
You are
Stop it,
precious.
you.
I'm going to call you precious from now on.
You can. You wouldn't be the first one, but you know what? You'll be my favorite one.
Well,
You'll
I
be my
hope he's
favorite.
the last to do it because if you screw around on my cousin, I'm coming for you.
Oh,
Double
look at
barrels blazing.
you.
Lock and
Look
load,
at
honey.
you.
Lock
You
and
lock and
load.
load. I can take it. Come on, double barrels? What haven't I had before? Bring Bo by.
I really need to get Bo over here.
You do
I mean,
need
I
to get
frankly
Bo.
wouldn't be upset if Bo had a momentary liaison with a gentleman.
Doesn't bother me at all. Doesn't
How
bother
would
me
you
at all.
feel
But
about sharing Bo and your handsome devil?
No.
that means yes. That means yes. I've heard that
Clearly, you
before.
two have something to talk about. I'm going to go call Saks and make an appointment for our China pattern fitting.
You do that Noritake with the silver around the edges.
Well,
Why
pretty.
you?
I have spent the last 15 years of my life tiptoeing around that woman, terrified of what she would say and what she would do and what my whole family would do if they knew who I was. And in 5 minutes, every obstacle I had to our being together, which was my family, you've torn down. There is nothing preventing us from getting married now.
There's a little thing called the Noritake China pattern. You want gold, I want silver. This has been a very interesting day for me. I realized what's really important. I don't think we can work this out anymore.
No.
Thank you so much. I love you so much.
Scene.
Scene.
Oh, and that's our show. It's 8:28.
Oh my
What
God,
happened?
David! That went like lightning.
That was so much fun.
That was really, really fun. And to think that we wrote all those things this morning.
It's the Second City way.
Wah, wah.
All right, I can introduce you to.
Yeah,
right?
we'll be back to binge watch, David. Thank you, and we'll see you after our set to hear all about the things you're doing.
Love it.
Mwah.
Love it. Mwah. Ladies and gentlemen, there are moments that we have in our lives that are seminal moments. There are things that come up that we don't expect. And if you want to call them improvised things, well, that's what they are. Half of what we're doing tonight, you saw. The other half, you're about to see. I did the math, so you don't have to. Sit down or stand up or lean if you want. But if one of you is leaning, the other one has to either sit down or stand up. If one of you is standing, I think that one of you should either sit down or lean. But at no point while you're watching this should anybody be sitting down, and sitting down. Those other two should either be standing or leaning. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from where you are right now to your eye holes, please welcome Binge Watch.
Hello! Oh my God, that was so much fun.
That was phenomenal.
Oh, I'm
my
looking
gosh.
in the chat, and there was there's so many wonderful compliments. Just Dan's silence is incredible. Yes, watching him. I mean, it was everything I had not to break with him behind me, just doing these amazing things. All hail the China pattern. What an honor and sheer joy to get to play with David Razowsky. Right?
It was phenomenal. It was, I mean, we're going to gush all about it after our set, but that was a sheer amount of joy.
Incredible.
So did anybody put anything in there earlier about what shows they're streaming? Because
They did.
I'm a very process-oriented person. I don't tell you about how you're feeling, or I don't validate your emotions. I just want to get to the next moment. I want to do the next thing.
Okay, so White Lotus. I know nothing about White Lotus, but that's in here. Titans on HBO Max.
Okay.
Grace and Frankie for the quirky fun and wonderful acting. Let's see. Personally, Jack Irish with Guy Pearce. Dark, quirky, funny horse racing, rugby, cons, and discovery with a bit of whiskey and love thrown in.
Is that White Lotus?
No, that's Jack Irish with Guy Pearce.
Oh.
I know nothing about
I thought
any
that was
of
an
these
actual
shows.
person. So Jack Irish, Guy Pearce, Dark, quirky, horse racing. Okay.
And there's let's see, DC Millennial and Gen Zero Hero Team, Family Tragedy and Betrayal. That's Titans.
Yeah. We did Titans in Alaska.
We did do Titans in Alaska. The Sharp series set against the backdrop of the Napoleonic Wars. That's Heidi Duncan. Thank you, Heidi. Mark Fowler is the one that gave us so many.
Well, why don't we go ahead and just dive into what we got?
Okay. I know nothing about Jack Irish with Guy Pearce, dark, quirky, funny horse racing, rugby, cons, and discovery, but it sounds fun. I don't know where it's set, but I'm just going to imagine it's English.
All right, that sounds fine. Let's go ahead and mix that with Grace and Frankie.
Okay.
So we're going to take Dark, was Irish?
No, his name is Jack Irish.
Jack Irish. But basically con artists in the underground sporting arenas.
Yes.
Combined with retired Jewish lawyers who are having gender issues with their ex-wives.
And WASP lawyers
WASP lawyers.
having issues with their ex-wives.
All right, so let's go ahead and dive right into
The very first episode of
Some Scores Never Get Settled. I've been looking for you. Been looking a long time for you. You owe us a bit of money now, don't you?
Well,
The answer to that is yes, in case you were searching for a word.
I was in my meditation room and I had a feeling I needed to come here and talk with you about the candy.
Yeah, right. See, the problem with you fancy coastal elite living sort of people is you think that the rules don't apply to you. You think you can go back into your meditation rooms and not worry about the cheddar that is owed. Because the only food I'm interested in is cheese.
Oh, I'm hip to that, man.
Metaphorically.
The cheddar, that is better. I'm feeling what you're feeling. I was on a vision quest last week and it said, I better pay up or I'm going to be swimming with the fishes.
Thank you, we're on the same page. We're on the same page, you and me. You give me money and you no longer have to worry about swimming with the fishes.
Grace doesn't let me handle the money. So
see.
you're going to have to talk to...
So you're saying that I need to break her legs if I want to get the money. Maybe I'll break your legs first and go over to meet her later and then break her, I don't know, what does she value the most?
Martinis.
Breaking martini glasses, that'll set things right, you think?
I'm gonna paint about this.
Oh, are you now?
Yeah.
You're going to do me in watercolors?
Oils. I've been working in oils, mustard. Sometimes I just lay on the painting surface.
Have you got brain damage? I just want to know for certain who I'm dealing with.
Well, I did a lot of peyote.
Oh, right.
But I don't have brain damage. I have opened my mind.
It's the same difference. See, opening your mind is just woo-woo, for I've fried myself so badly I no longer have proper living skills. I can't do things like pay my bills on time, no matter what the consequences, because I'm all the way off in my vision quest. Well, the thing is that you played the horses and you lost. You played the rugby and you lost. And the worst thing is, you told me afterwards you thought it involved actual rugs.
Oh, I thought it did. Weaving is important. Listen, I think we need to go down to Del Taco and have a conversation mano a mano.
I think you need to get me that money by tomorrow night, or I'm going to take your mono and break it into 1,000 little pieces.
I saw a musical the other day, and you know I love musicals, and I saw a junior high school production of Hamilton, and it inspired me to create a product called the Rise Up. It's a toilet for old people, and I think if you invest in that, we'll be making music together, and you'll get all your money back.
Did you paint this?
Yes. Let your rage out. Yeah, that's beautiful.
I just destroyed your piece of art.
Oh, art is fluid, like sexuality. My husband taught me that. You have made my work better. We could work together. With your rage and my artistic ability and my inability to pay debts, together we could swindle the art world.
All right, so far I have destroyed your artwork, I've threatened your friend, I've suggested bodily harm on you on several occasions, and even towards death, and you are completely unfazed by this.
I'm forgiving.
My entire job is to intimidate.
Frankie Forgiveness Bergstein, that's my name.
You are completely unintimidatable.
I'm a trip you've never been on, man.
You're causing me an existential crisis.
I'm
you
glad.
realise my entire purpose of existence is being tossed out the window because
You're welcome.
I am ineffectual at my primary objective, which is to scare the shit out of you so you give up the money.
Yeah.
Christ.
Welcome to Frankie Town.
I don't want to beat up old ladies. It's not my idea of a good time, but I've got a job to do.
You've got a new job to do. We're going to collaborate.
No, you don't see it as
I
work.
used to think Kenny Loggins loved my work, and it was a lie. And I lived through that. You think this is your way of making a living, but it's a lie, and you're going to live through that.
Cross, you're frightening me.
Huh. Wait a minute. This seems stupid, but we could trade places. No, I want to stick with where I was. Let's make art together.
I can't. Don't you understand? If I don't get money from you, then it comes out of my head, out of my skin,
Oh.
out of my bread and bones and butter and whatnot.
You want a drink?
I like a lot of drinks, to be a matter of fact.
Don't let Grace see it. She's switching to scotch, and that's all that's in the house right now.
The fact of the matter is, you got to get this money, or I'll be dead. You understand that? I either have to beat you up, cause you physical pain, and provide evidence of it, you, your friend, or your family, or I am the one who pays the price.
We can get a jockey to throw a race.
It's not about fixing more races. It's about getting what's owed. So look, little lady,
Huh.
I come back tomorrow
I am
morning.
a woman. Power to the women, power to the people. Little lady is not a name I respond to. You work out. That's nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I will come back
different
tomorrow.
Story. Got a musical quality. I do tuba and throat singing. And that's a very resonant quality I'm getting there. Your chakras feel better?
I'll see you tomorrow. Have the money.
We're here at the International Rugby Association to honor one of the very best players to ever come across the pitch. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Gregor Marco. Gregor Marco, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi. Oh wow, you're just leaving me up here all by myself. Well, that's great.
I'll adjust the microphone,
okay,
Gregor.
thanks.
Just tell us how you won so many games and try to stop sweating.
Well, I'll do what I can. It's I want to thank my moms and my dads. It gets a little weird at that point in the story. I realize I had a lot of issues, and I turned to drugs and alcohol for those because I didn't really know what else to do, and they were freely available in my home. And that didn't work out so well. And so I decided to go ahead and go into sports.
Gregor, this is a fundraiser. You need to get money. Be nice.
Right. No, funny. No, absolutely. And the important thing is that...
Money.
Right, money.
Not funny, money.
Money, yeah, well, funny money. If you need some funny money to take care of the expenses that we have. What I'm trying to say is that, drugs and alcohol and sex... God, we're all really fun. Just really enjoyable. I mean, there's a reason why you get addicted because, wow, it is just such a good time. I mean, it just eats up all of your time because nothing else compares in comparison.
Gregor, what's going on?
Right, I'm sorry. I'm just a little nervous in front of people, in front of crowds.
The Twitter is lighting up.
Yeah. Yeah, just while you're doing that.
Absolutely. You're... all of you.
But I went to sports.
So supportive of his many addictions.
Yeah, it's and
you're
sports
raising
are good
more
too.
money. Look at the tote board. You're raising. Keep
That's
talking.
Great. No, it's great. I mean, and sports are great too. I mean, it's not nearly as good as being cross-faded while getting involved in a threesome with a couple of lesbians that you met at a rave. And I do put that in quotation mark because look at me. But I gotta say, throwing a ball around in front of a bunch of people who cheer a lot, that's really great. And, most sports don't involve massive head trauma that makes you debilitating for the rest of your life. And most sports don't destroy your knees, although there is an intersection between those two, to be right. I mean, a lot of sports are horrible from both a spiritual standpoint and also a physical standpoint. I mean, most athletes, dancers too, once they get past their prime, which is like 35, they are
money.
Worth nothing at all. And they need a way to live. Exactly. So if you want to help young people make a healthy choice that's not sex and drugs related, although they really should try it for at least a while until it becomes disruptive. Have them get into sports, but not so much it actually causes them to get brain damage or destroy their knees, or have a spinal injury, which is also a big problem with a lot of athletes. But if you want to help them recover from both of those experiences, you should definitely give some money to, what are we called again? Sucker. Rugby. To the Rugby Association, which is great. I have to go ice my knee now. I'm pretty sure it's been dislocated for the last 5 minutes. That might be why I'm talking so quickly. Could be the adrenaline. Thanks for having me. This is great. God, I want a drink.
It's been very lovely to have you here with us. The silent auction is soon closing, so if you would place your bids, and thank you. Oh, another tweet is coming in. Thank you for all the money you've so far donated. I would do him any day of the week. Well, there you have it. Until next time at the Rugby Association, we're signing off, and thank you. Oh, dear.
The fact of the matter is that as a lawyer, I really can't help with any of these problems. I mean, you're involved in illegal activity, and you run an organization that engages in bookkeeping.
Keeping, it's very similar.
Be that as it may, I am more about business law. Now, if you want me to help you with your trademarks, maybe help you...
I want you to help me with some trade, and there's some marks I need to take care of. So we're on the same page.
I'm glad to hear that. Would you care for some wine, a Zinfandel, something extraordinarily pricey from Napa?
Sure.
Okay, great. Look, it's just, I'm not really used to associating, and I don't want to be rude here,
I think you already were.
with your class of people.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm used to dealing with folks who do all their work off of a golf course. And I feel like you spend a lot of more time in a place that involves cigars and possibly...
Horses.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting horse from you.
You know, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to put me in my tiny little place, right? The place you think I belong, my little niche of insignificance. But listen, I got a gun in my pocket, and that is not what I plan to take out and use on you. I plan to take out and use something called empathy. Because underneath all this bullshit exterior of yours, you're suffering. You've never had a real person love you in your entire life, and you look at yourself in the mirror, and unlike somebody who I am very fond of, you don't look in the mirror and say, I'm important and I run my business. You say, I wish I were important, and my business is running me, and I feel for you. When I go out and I have to take somebody out, and I'm not going to use the joke not to lunch, because you know what I mean, I have to kill them. I look in their eyes first. And I take their feelings and I feel them with them. With Brene Brown says, you can't just have sympathy. You got to climb down in the hole of pain with them and sit there. So I'm going to sit here with you. You're trying to make me feel small and insignificant. And I see how tiny you feel. And I feel for you. And I'm sorry. And if you need to say terrible things to me to make me feel better, it's okay. I understand. Your beard is very soft, by the way. Did you know that?
Thank you.
Would it surprise you to know that you're beautiful?
Very much.
Well, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
You've got cherub-like cheeks and you've got sweet, pillowy lips. And your red hair is quite stunning. You don't look like a stepchild at all.
Thank you.
Let it out.
I don't know where all this is coming from. I mean, I was approaching this as a legal transaction and one I was trying to avoid, but
Yeah, I know.
you've awakened something inside of me.
I know.
You've brought forth something inside of my soul, and it just makes me so happy.
You want a drink?
I think I'm going to pass on the drink.
You know why that is? Because you're filled up already. You don't need a drink.
I don't understand these feelings inside of me. I mean, you say I've never been loved before. But
You know
I've
who's
been
never
married
loved
for
you?
35 years, and
Yeah, you didn't love that person.
my God, I think you're right.
You know who you
I mean, I
really-
love that person, I do, but I don't love that person. I mean, she's the mother of my child, and my children are wonderful. They're very difficult.
Are these the pictures? Because they're beautiful.
They're lovely, you know?
Yeah.
But
You procreate good. Feel good about that. Rub that in.
you've shown me that this is something I can't legislate. This is not something I can adjudicate.
No.
This is not a thing I can litigate.
No.
This is...
You need a little color. Here. I'm going to tuck this right here in your pocket. Oh, see, you're one of those men who never opens their pockets because you don't want to ruin the line.
Well, no, I'm not like a pocket protector kind of person.
Pocket square. Little flare.
Yeah, well...
We'll work up to the flare. Right now, you need to first love yourself.
But that was...
I know, it's light and pretty, isn't it?
It
It's
is.
soft. Rub it against your cheek. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Silk.
I feel like a new person all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just...
See, 100% silk right there.
I'm
on the
still not going
label.
to take your case, and I still might actually call the police afterwards, but I want to thank you for what you've done for me today.
You're welcome.
I mean, I think you're a horrible human being, and that you prey on humanity like some sort of, rodent.
Yeah.
Which is, completely horrible.
okay. It's all right.
That's all right, and it's okay. Oh,
Okay. It's all right.
this is what this feels like now. Okay. I appreciate everything that you've done, and I think that's really responsible of you. But the fact of the matter is, no one knows where Dad is. He's straight up missing. As in gone, as in not answering his phone. He hasn't been home.
He's sleeping with his partner, soon-to-be gay husband.
Okay.
Or he's making a bet at the races. One of the two.
I don't think it's either of those things. I mean, maybe... I feel like I should be a lot more shocked at the idea he's being a gay lover, but I'm so worried right now that would be a relief.
I know. That's why I said it. I was trying to give you hope. I'm not good at empathy.
Is he having an affair? Is Dad gay? Is Dad a compulsive gambler? I thought you were a compulsive gambler.
Oh, no.
He's the compulsive gambler.
Yeah.
I just know that, things kept going missing whenever the two of you would come see me in my apartment.
I'm just the uncaring bitch who steals your things for fun. And then I've installed security cameras in your apartment, and then I watch you look for them, and it takes you about, 6 to 7 hours to just give up because you're compulsive, a little obsessive compulsive, which, is a thing, and I respect that. You're working on it.
Look, I could have somebody over sometime, like intimately, and you're watching me with cameras?
I've had the cameras in there for 1.5 years, and you've had no one over.
But it's possible. I feel incredibly violated right now, and this isn't even the point. Dad is missing.
Who am I?
You're my mother.
Yes. How long have you known me?
Well, as long as I can remember.
Yes. And have I ever given you any inclination that I feel bad about any of my behavior?
No, that is true.
Am I staying on brand?
Oh my God. Oh my God. You had Dad killed. You found out he was having an affair with a man. You lost your mind, and you had Dad killed. You had my father, your husband, murdered. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Temporary insanity. I've been looking for an excuse. Thank you. I need to go get some more vodka. Tank's almost empty.
Hi, 911, I'd like to report a suspicion. No, that's not a thing, is it? It's a strong suspicion that somebody might have, well, my mother might have. It's complicated, and I realize, it's a crime to make a false accusation across 911. So I'm really, really concerned about this. But is it possible that you could? I shouldn't be bothering you right now. I don't know how long it takes to trace a call, but I'll tell you what, I'll call you back when I have more information, like actual information. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God!
Chief, I just took a really weird call.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a confession or a tip-off or a hallucination.
In this neighborhood, most likely the latter. People around here are completely insane.
And yet,
I mean, God.
That's the kind of day in which we don't go to the scene where the call issued from and we end up regretting. You just burped behind me.
Yeah, I burped behind you. Look, I had a bunch of donuts earlier and I had a burger.
You burp behind me every half
Every
an
day.
hour. Yeah.
Every day at least.
Feels like every half an hour.
Look, I've got a condition. I've got a problem. I'm seeing a doctor about it.
You're going to be okay. Chief.
I'm going to be. It's nothing bad. It's
Chief.
it's a gastrointestinal kind of bubbly thing. It's just,
Chief.
It's not cancer. It's not AIDS. It's not, it's not the COVID. It's just gas.
I can't. I don't want
regular repeated gas.
Without you here, I can't.
I can be here. I'll aim away from you a little bit.
Are you dying?
No, I'm not dying. I just got gas.
Gas is painful.
It can be, and that's why you burp to release the pressure.
I once had one that traveled this way, and then it took a little U-turn and went back, and then it came up around here. I thought I was having a heart attack.
Like you felt it? You felt like a pain moving around?
It
Oh, that's terrible.
I know.
That's terrible. You know who you could have called in that case?
Us.
911. Yeah, there you go. Look, don't worry about it. You get wacky calls here all the time,
I don't know this one.
We got a bunch of rich maniacs around here. We got nothing else to do, They see
Waterfront property.
waterfront property, you know.
What I
they
wouldn't
see
give.
They see a raccoon where there shouldn't be one. They call us thinking it's it's a gangbanger.
You know, raccoons are scary little animals. I mean, I
They
saw
are,
one
they
drop down
are.
out of a tree, and then they walked up to me like this, like, "What do you want?" And I didn't know what to say. I
Thing is-
backed up slowly, and I went the long way home.
And that's the biggest threat we got around here is the raccoons. Look, this is a gated community essentially. I mean, it's it's
Can't gate
it's a
the
whole-
ocean. Whoa, that is deep.
That is deep. That is deep.
cannot
But I
gate the
don't think
ocean.
there are a whole lot of pirates showing up to loot a seaside community.
You dressed up as a pirate on Halloween. That was
I did do
beautiful.
that,
You
yes.
are a wonderful bastard.
Thank you.
Please don't die.
I'm not gonna die.
You heard the bastard part.
I did. And as your boss, I'll take it as a sign of respect that you think I'm a bastard because it means I'm doing my job right. You don't think I'm your friend.
You're a badass bastard.
I'm a badass bastard.
You're a badass
in a
bastard.
seaside,
I want a
waspy
raise.
town.
Can I have a raise? You're a badass bastard.
We'll talk about it at your next review cycle.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll talk about it then. In the meanwhile, don't worry about it.
I'm worried about this call.
No, don't worry about it. See, nothing ever happens here. Now, can you imagine?
See, this is like the little boy that cried wolf. The calls come in and the calls come in, and we don't pay any attention to most of them, and everything's okay. What if this is the one? And it's on my watch, and then I have to live with it.
Oh my God, I would love to get a call like that. Can you imagine us getting a call that involved, I don't know, compulsive gambling, drugs, alcohol, illicit sex, betrayal,
Lots of betrayal,
possibly murder, organized crime,
horses, betting,
all of that. Here
angry daughters and sons.
in this town? My God, that would be amazing. But that only happens in quaint English countrysides. It never happens here.
I so envy, the things that go on in shows like Peaky Blinders. Another time, but still you get my
Yeah, the
point.
time, yeah.
Well, all those cops are on the take.
Yeah, they're not a good example.
No.
I don't want to be compared to them.
Poirot. I'm not Frenchy, I'm Belgy. I love when he said that.
You know what I like?
Belgian fries.
The fact that nothing ever happens here. We can have these conversations.
I know. Otherwise, we'd be derelict in our duties.
That would be terrible. Hell,
Is that the word, derelict? It was on my vocabulary word of the day calendar.
to be derelict in our duties at a 911 station, now that would be a crime. And that's our show.
Thank you! Let's get our fabulous guest, David Razowsky, back on screen. I would love for him to share with you where he's teaching. Yay!
Hey! I love the 911 calls. Hello, 911.
Thank you,
Wait,
David, and thank you
wait, I
so
wanna-
much
I
for
wanna-
playing with us.
Wait, I have to turn my beauty light on.
Turn your
and
beauty
so
light
funny.
on.
Wait, I just want to say one thing. When you said I got to go get vodka, I was getting a vodka.
Oh,
Darling, synchronicity. This really is water. No, it really
I know. And
This really is
you
Scotch.
weren't getting the like you're right.
I love
right,
that you
your
were getting a
character.
vodka. I support that. And what I also support is people want to know. They want to know where and how they can study with you or see you perform.
Okay, here's the deal. Go to my website, www. It's a W. Don't go to W.
No.
DavidRazowsky.com. This is very involved. Go to DavidRazowsky.com. Go to contacts, and then send me a message, and that automatically puts you on what I call my low impact mailing list. And a low impact mailing list is this: you will probably never hear from me.
that's very low impact.
Super low.
I have a book coming out. Today I told somebody it was 6 months. They said, when's your book coming out? I said 6 months. They went, that's a year. I'm like, so whatever.
What, in
go there.
years? Like cat years? Dog years? What?
I don't know. I don't do
It's
math.
like having a
You know I
contract.
don't do math.
Always double your
I don't-
timeline. And
Got
double
it.
the cost.
Exactly. It's
Got
always
it.
going to be 20% more. And what else can I tell you? I'm on Facebook, but just yeah. I'm on Facebook. I'm on the Instagram. Instagram, you're going to see a lot of food pictures. Facebook, you're going to see a lot of me like yelling at a certain Democratic challenger, whoever that would be. And what else can I tell you? That's what I need to tell you. I'm sure there's something else that I can't remember.
So,
What a blast it was! Wait, hold it. I just want to tell you something. I had so much fun, and it was such a wonderful time to work. It was so wonderful to work with you two, that I felt like you really took care of me, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful show. And I don't feel that way very often on the inner tubes when I'm improvising. But great fun playing with you guys.
Oh
Thank
my
you, David.
God.
It has been a joy. It's been so much fun.
It's truly,
Really, really
it's been
fun.
a blast. We hope you'll
Really,
come
really
back and
fun.
play with us again sometime.
No, that won't happen. But it was really, really fun. I will never come back. I will not be. This is
You
it.
know,
This is all.
don't ruin the moment.
That's
Don't
okay.
ruin the moment. You know,
Well,
this was
take it out
perfect.
and you know what? Take it out when in post, because you're recording this, right?
This is live.
No, this will be forever. Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
It's
No, that was
okay.
really great.
You don't have to
Okay.
come back. We'll just
No, I
treasure
will
this
come back. I
moment.
was kidding. That was my
Okay.
character. That wasn't me.
No, of course
Like,
not.
I've got my character with me.
course.
No,
Of
Okay.
course.
not. He's gonna
Oh, please.
ghost us. He's gonna totally ghost us now.
Okay, I'm
you
gonna
know.
prepare me for this, Dan.
We're gonna text him. He'll leave us on read. That's what the kids call it now. Leaving us on read.
Leave us. He's gone already.
Wow.
He's already ghosting us.
Wow. You know what would be even worse?
What?
Would be if I don't know, like
He's
if
back.
all of a sudden the show
Wait.
just ended.
And I'm back. Hi.